The fool has this uncanny knack for rushing to take sides. Refrain from committing to any side or cause through yourself. By preserving your freedom, you evolve as the master of others, playing people as each other's opponents, making them follow you. Feeling more laughable than the next person appeals to no one. The gimmick, then, is to develop a feeling of smartness in your victims, and not just brilliant, but more intelligent than you. Once they develop this conviction, they will never imagine that you may have vested interests. When you are vulnerable, never quarrel for honor's sake. Opting to surrender is a prudent approach, as it provides you time to rebound, time to trouble and annoys your vanquisher, and time to wait for his power to decline. Do not provide him the contentment of battling and conquering. You surrender first. Preserve your strengths and stamina by concentrating on your fortes. You achieve substantially by discovering a rich mine and drilling it deeper than by shifting from one shallow mine to another. Intensity prevails over extensity on all occasions. When looking for sources of strength to upgrade you, find the one essential contributor. The ideal courtier flourishes in a world where everything pivots around power and political skillfulness. He has become seasoned at indirection. He compliments, yields to seniors, and maintains control over others in the most slanted and elegant manner. Master and utilize the laws of courtiers, and there will be no capping on how far you can elevate yourself in the court. Do not tolerate the roles that society frames for you. Recreate yourself by forming a new identity that controls attention and never exhausts the audience. Be the captain of your image, instead of allowing others to define it for you. Combine dramatic instruments into your public gestures and actions. Somebody will improve your power, and your character will appear larger than life. You must appear a politeness and efficiency standard. Never indulge in blunders and malicious acts. Maintain a clean appearance by using others as scapegoats to conceal your involvement. Individuals have an overwhelming urge to assume something. Become the central point of such fascination by presenting them a cause, a new belief to follow. Keep your words mysterious but full. Give your new supporters routines to execute, and ask them to make sacrifices for you. When organized religion and grand reasons are absent, your new belief system will empower you with untold power. If you are in a dilemma regarding a course of action, do not try it. Your mistrust and indecisiveness will contaminate your performance. Cowardice is destructive. More helpful to join with bravery. Any errors you commit through courage are easy to correct. Everyone respects the brave. No one celebrates the reserved. The conclusion is everything. Plan for it with determination, dedication, and discipline, taking into consideration all the potential outcomes, barriers, and twistings of fortune that might switch your hard work and give recognition to others. By planning with the end in mind, possibilities will not overpower you, and you will have a complete idea of when to quit. Gently show serendipity and help define the future by exhibiting visionary thinking. Your efforts must seem realistic, and you must execute them with ease. All the effort and preparation that goes into them and all the clever tricks must be hidden. When you work, operate effortlessly, as if you have much more potential. Avoid the enticement of demonstrating how hard you work. It only introduces questions. The most useful deceits are the ones that appear to give the other person a preference. Your targets, since they are in command but, in reality, are your puppets. Give individuals opportunities that come out in your favor, whichever they prefer. Push them to decide between the more inferior of two sins, which benefit your goal. People usually avoid the truth as it is unappealing and disliked. Only push towards truth and reality if you have prepared yourself for the bitterness that comes from disenchantment. Life is so complex and painful that people who can fabricate romance or summon up stories are like oases in the desert. Everyone has a weakness in possession, a link to penetrate the castle wall. That drawback is often an insecurity, an unmanageable sentiment, or a requirement. It can also be a small hidden delight. Either way, once you discover it is a thumbscrew, you can utilize it for your benefit. The treatment you get thrives primarily on how you carry yourself. In the long run, appearing offensive or ordinary will make people disdain you. For a king, respecting himself and inspiring the same sentiment in others is significant. By acting confident regarding your abilities, you make yourself seem predestined to win. Always exhibit patience, as if you know everything will finally fall. Become an investigator of the opportune moment. Inhale the spirit of the times, the movements that will carry you to control. Lean to wait for your time and to attack fiercely at the right moment. By acknowledging a trivial issue gives it presence and credibility. The more attention you pay to an opponent, the more powerful you make him. And a little error is usually made more sinister and more perceptible when you endeavor to fix it. It is sometimes worthwhile to leave the things they are. If you flaunt by going against the times, showing off your quirky ideas and nonconformist ways, people will think that you are craving attention and that you look down upon them. They will find innumerable ways to penalize you for making them feel inferior.